Hello my marvellous outriding sausages, this is a guide on how to kill the Molten Acari spider boss type thing. Now this boss was really quite a shock to my system, to be perfectly honest, because I was managing pretty fine up until this point, and then when I kept on going into this boss fight, I kept on dying. I think I died about 5 times in a row before I managed to beat him, but when I'd made a few changes, actually, the fight wasn't as bad as it first appears. So the key to all this is modding and crafting. Now you've already unlocked this at this point because you go back to your base camp on the volcano there and you'll see that chap sitting there amongst the snow, and he's your key to beating this spider. So the first thing I wanted to do was upgrade all my skills or have mods that complemented the skills that I've unlocked already. Now because I'm only level 12, I'd only unlocked 4 of my possible skills. Now you've probably found that when you're getting armor drop out in the wild, you might find mods for skills that you haven't unlocked yet. So what you really want to be doing is looking for the armor which is high enough, and then you can just swap the mods out to complement the skills that you've got. So first of all, here I am unlocking some things on my trousers. So I'm going into the mod gear and I'm going to select a mod that complements one of the skills that I've already got equipped. Shut up, email, I'm talking! Right, so what we need to do here is look at the ones we're going to find most useful. Now when you're flicking through the mods, you might occasionally see that there's a little red icon there. You can see one in the top corner. That means you've got that one already equipped on another piece of armor, so you can't equip it or it's a waste of a mod. So for my trousers, I finally decided to go for Tool of Destruction. In my trousers, it deals 171 more damage with the rocket, which is fantastic, exactly what we want. Now I'm also leveling up this item as well to give it an overall higher armor rating. And it'll also show you the current maximum level you can stick it up to. In this case, it's level 15. Now, but you can also go and increase the attributes, so it gives bonus to your firepower there. So you can see it costs 45 bonus firepower shards for me to increase the level. Now, if you hover over shards, it'll show you how many shards you have of each type. In this case, for the bonus firepower, I've got 1,051. So just spend what you've got within your budget to increase the firepower. I managed to increase mine to 80 there, not bad. So you can see here for my Wraith's Mask, I'm leveling this up as much as I can comfortably do. And then I'm also going to increase its attributes again and increase the bonus firepower. I've got a few quid there to flick off, so I'm going to do that. The healing received, you can see I've only got 62 of those, so I'm leaving that one alone. Although the healing received would be a good thing to do because you want to be able to get as much health sucked out of the spider as you can. Now then, once you've done all your armor pieces and boosted them up as much as you can, the next important thing to do, of course, is your weapons. Now the weapons really are the key to leeching the health off this huge, disgusting, spidery git. Now as you've been going along, you've been dismantling weapons, and any mods that were on those weapons went into your crafting inventory there. So what I'm looking to do here is to stick on a mod that's going to suck life out of spider git. So I'm going for the Ruler of Leeches here, which killing shots increase weapon leech by 20%, because you do get waves of little spiders here, which case that does become very handy. But of course this weapon has an intrinsic weapon life leech attribute, so that means the amount of damage that you do, look, it's taking in 8.16% health back at me. So I'm going to raise that up as much as I possibly can for the weapon life leech there. Now I've got 464 of those, so I can afford to stick as many in as possible. I've only got 62 for the healing received, but what I'm putting in here is plenty for what we need. So that's what you want to be doing, is sticking up your weapon life leech and your healing received if you can. I'm also leveling up the weapon as well, so it dishes out as much damage as possible. So it's 507, which is pretty good. My secondary weapon, I'm doing a similar kind of thing. I'm making sure that it's got a health mod on it, but to be perfectly honest, I didn't use this one at all during the scrap. It's handy for me to flick back to, but the one I was mainly using was the assault rifle. So here we go again into the Acari's nest, and we should be tooled up and we should have a slight edge on being able to kill the horrendous 8-legged git. So the first wave, you can see his health is divided into 3 sections. and you can tell where he's going to strike because of the blue illumination on the floor. So if it's a massive circle, that means he's going to jump on your face. If there's small little circles, that means that he's shooting little bits and bobs at you. And if there's long lines, like the blue lines there, he's going to be shooting jets of lava at you. So there's 3 main attacks that you can see here. Now look, you can see what's going on is my health was being knocked down by the attacks, and then once I shoot the swine, I'm just absorbing all the health back off him. Now, once you've shot him to about halfway through the first bar, you'll retreat up onto the wall. There we go. And you can see he's shooting those little bloody balls at me, which is really annoying. But if I start shooting the little shite bag again, look, I'm getting my health back. So your gun is your health kit. It's brilliant. So all you need to do is, if you get in trouble, keep on shooting into him and using your specials as much as you can. Then you're into the second stage of his health bar. He'll dive down under the lava and he'll throw up all the really, ooh, my skin's crawling, little spidery gits will come up. So you can see your radar is your best buddy, really, because sometimes you can get attacked in Outriders and not know where the bloody hell anything is coming from. Look at your radar as much as you can, because you can see one sneaking up my left eye there. I've clocked him, bang, he's gone. So you want to keep on dishing out the death as much as you can. Once the little gits are all down, then Big Boy or Big Mama comes back and we start shooting again. For the second one, there's a slightly different style of attack. You've still got the jumping attack there, but look, it sprays this kind of lava arse juice at you. Now you can see where it kind of is going to land, but rolling is the key, rolling and evading, and then halfway through it you're going to get more little turnips coming. Look, here they are, you can see them there. So just take them out, use your radar, kick their asses. Watch out for the hot arse juice, probably a vindaloo last night, which is going to give them, or anyone, a ring of fire. And one thing you shouldn't forget about, to be honest, is your pistols. Some of the pistols have amazing attributes. Look at the health sucky offiness on those. Ooh, misses. They're pretty damn cool if you ask me. So you can see now I'm over halfway through the battle. I'm using me rockets that's giving us a bit more of a wallop. There's the long blue line that shows where the lava is going to spurt. Right, he's going to dive underneath, and then he's going to turn into a sort of snake type thing, which looks like a face hugger super glued onto the end. There it comes, a chavee. Now then, this shoots out attacks in like fan waves, and it moves like a clock face around, so you want to make sure you're sticking yourself in the middle. You can see it there spurting out, and you can see the blue stuff. Don't go running anywhere, but it does pivot, look, like a carousel of death. A merry-go-round of burning fiery hell. So go be very, very careful. If you're losing your health, just shoot the shitbag, but obviously you've got to do that in order to kill him. There we go. Health is being dished back, and then he retreats back under. You'll spurt back up again. You've probably got a couple of skills ready at this point, so whack them down on the ground. Oof! Look out for the git! There we go. Doing well, doing very well. Retreated again, using a bit of freeze, and let's get him, guys and gals. Are we going to get him? Yes, he's a goner. That's fantastic. There we go. It's dead. God, I hate spidery, snaky things. They're complete bar stewards. So the lesson here is, folks, what you're lacking in level, you can make up with a bit of crafting in order to get you through the more difficult encounters. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot more Outriders videos, so if you're interested in seeing when my next one splaps out, then you can drop me a subscribe and a like, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so annoying messages jump all over the face of your phone telling you that I've stuffed something on the internet. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.